Hey, this week we put out actually a brand new video that hopefully most of you have seen at this point. New video, Swat or Not, just came out this week.
It did.
Really interesting reaction. I was really blown away how many people really sent in some nice stuff.
Yeah, they like that video.
About this
All-star
video.
cast, man. You got everyone, I think, but Brian.
I didn't realize that, yeah.
There's a lot of us in that video.
Yeah.
We did get,
It's cool.
We brought out the full crew, except for Brian.
There was even a point...
Sorry, Brian.
we even filmed with people who aren't in the video.
Yeah.
This video went through a lot of different kind of permutations. This is a video that we've been working on a few other things, kind of bigger projects going on, and this was a video that we kind of did in pieces in between other things. So it was kind of like, okay, well, we have a spare day. Let's do another scene for Swat or Not. Okay, great. And so we would do that, and then we'd kind of bounce back and forth between that and other stuff. And at one point, this video kind of has goes off into a strange direction for the ending. At one point, the video actually went on. It kept going further and further and further. And it didn't just stop at Law and Order. It actually went on to where my parents were watching Law and Order, and they said that they missed Lassie, and then it became an episode of Lassie, and then a dog started talking. It just went on and on and on
It
and
got
on.
weird.
And but this video we kind of sat on for a while, and we just kind of kept looking at it, and it was kind of like, does it need? We kept saying those layers were going to be there at the end, but it's like, well, we're talking about them, but we're not really laughing. Maybe we just need to shut up here. and we ended it with the Law and Order thing, which ended up just being kind of a non sequitur, like, what? And I think that ended up being better, as opposed to it going on another minute, not having to do with anything. But anyway, that's my take on that.
Yeah.
But I did not know what to expect, because I had seen it so many times by the time we uploaded it that I didn't know anything about it. I didn't really... Honestly, I wasn't very kind about it.
You were telling me you weren't happy. You were like, this fucking thing is almost done, and then I'll upload it.
It's just a cacophony of stuff, and I had watched it so many times, I was like, I don't even know what anything means anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, the production of that had gone on for a couple weeks.
Which
is
was
rare.
I think...
You guys are faster than...
It was already supposed to be up earlier, and then it was just in my head. I had run through it so many times, I didn't know what to make of it. And so I said, all right, I think I literally said to Garrett, watch this piece of shit. And I hit play. But Garrett laughed through the whole thing, and I was like, oh, well, maybe this is okay.
When you showed it to me for the first time, it was just like, it was a great example of what felt like improv between you two being SWAT team members. Like, that shit's just funny to me.
Which was... That opening part of the video was when we were comparing the atrocities to other things.
Yeah.
That was improv. And I'm sure there's lots of footage of me cracking up during that, because Derek got me on Bag of Pop Rocks.
Oh my!
I knew the video was going to be good. I was really happy with it.
Yeah, Derek did tell me, he was like, you're kind of too close to this. He took a couple days away and said, I think this is going to be good.
I felt it was bad too until I walked away and then came back, and I can see it with fresh eyes.
And I never did that.
But shouts out to our buddy Frank, who actually, he came up with the whole genesis of the idea, actually. Yeah. Frank was in the video. We got him in there, and he kind of helped write that video, so shouts out to Frank. Check out his channel.
Very
He's
rare
very funny
that we have someone else write a video with us. But
that's like one of the first times I can think of that's ever happened.
He came down here and he started talking about swatting, and there isn't really a good video about that.
Yeah.
And that got the ball rolling. He had a lot of really good ideas.
Yeah, but all the inappropriate jokes, that was all us. That was improv, and
at the beginning,
we had to cut a couple of them out, so there was even more.
Yeah.
You think you crossed the line and you pulled back?
No, not that we crossed the line, but that
it went on really long.
It just got super excessive. We were talking about Benghazi and ISIS.
Yeah.
And
my favorite two topics.
Those made it in, didn't they not?
No, we cut those.
Oh, shit.
But I can recall. Here, we'll do it again. Do you remember your Benghazi line?
This makes Benghazi look like Blue's Clues.
This makes all the videos coming out of ISIS look like a programming block on Nick Jr.
I didn't make it in.
No, we cut those.
Oh, fuck.
Your kids watch a lot of Nick Jr.?
No.
No?
I used to watch.
Do they watch a lot of ISIS?
Disney Jr.
Not ISIS, though.
Not ISIS.
All right.
Have your kids seen the beheading that they did?
I haven't seen that.
But have your kids seen it?
Oh,
What about the
I should
cage?
ask them, I guess.
Yeah, did Beckett like the cage?
Maybe they
Cage
weren't-
fire? Yeah.
They didn't see. I don't know. I didn't see that. Did
Beckett
they see
didn't
that?
see that?
Did you show Beckett that?
I didn't show him that.
I didn't show
I
him.
showed them.
Oh, then,
But anyway, but you'll deal with that later.
okay.
Nightmares.
Having talked about it, I didn't know if we would have a behind the scenes for this video because we weren't actively shooting. We didn't have like a behind the scenes camera going during this video. But the more we talk about all this stuff, I'm sure everything we're saying could be put into it.
Oh,
so I think we should put that out.
One
this
thing
week.
too. Some people notice this, but I feel like mostly this goes unnoticed in the video, and that's when we're listening to the call on the walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rocco has a gun pointed directly at my head, and it's even pressing into
that
my
was another
temple
unscripted thing.
at
Yeah.
some point.
Yeah. A lot of gun safety is being practiced in a lot of those
Yeah.
scenes. It's great.
Who was that? Was that Beckett?
It was
Did
Beckett.
You have Beckett record
Yeah.
that line?
I just went in his room.
all
I'm like, hey,
kinds
can
of
you just say
weapons?
this, Beckett? And he said it, and Beckett loved
Nailed
being
it.
the villain, so he was super stoked
Yeah,
to do
he
it.
was.
Oh,
That's
wow.
that's something that not to derail too much, but people, I'm pretty good with kids in terms of like interacting with them
Yeah.
in general. I think I am.
Yeah, you're really good.
I probably couldn't raise a kid to save my life, or theirs.
No, but kids, this is
kids
true.
like
Kids
Rocco.
fucking love Rocco.
But the reason why is I love I always act villainous with
You
them.
do.
Kids enjoy villainish stuff,
yeah.
and I think anyway that's just an interesting.
There was a
observation.
time when Emma and Becca were really young,
Yeah.
and they, like, the first time hearing, they're kind of nervous, and you walked out, and you put this huge ball in the middle of the way, boom! No one touches that ball.
Yeah.
If that ball moves and I come back, there's going to be a problem. And he walks out of the room. So I kick the ball, and Rocco goes back, and he's like, who kicked this ball? And the kid's like, ah! Laughing, that was awesome.
Kids love that kind of danger element.
Yeah,
so
they do.
anytime like he brings Beckett here, or I'm always this guy's not allowed here. I just called the police. I just like it always becomes a horrible situation.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just a derail. But anyway, but we're
about Swat or not.
But that footage,
Yeah.
I'm sure we could put that out. I think there would be enough that people would be interested in that. But
Kevin really shined through in that video.
yeah, Kevin did a really good job in this video.
Good job, Kevin.
Who would have known Kevin up to all kinds of cocaine addictions and
I realized
was that Nicole? Was she a dead hooker on the couch?
we don't know what she was.
We don't know why she was
was a
there,
mascot.
but-
I'm thinking.
Where did Hooker come
that
from?
mentioned?
Well, I'm just thinking he's got cocaine. He's got a hooker. He's a
Again,
gamer.
where did Hooker
Again,
come from?
Hooker
That's just where I
never
put-
mentioned one time.
I
We
put
asked
the
him,
character's
Garrett, why
backstory
did you
there.
think Hooker? I'll tell you why. I saw her and I thought Hooker.
I'm thinking if you're not seeing her. I'm thinking you're trying to spin me.
All right, retraction.
we're
I
trying to
saw
spin it.
We're spinning
cocaine.
Garrett.
I saw
saw-
cocaine. I saw dead female.
Listen.
I thought Hooker.
Listen, he's obviously a roller coaster tycoon. What do tycoons have? Tons of cash.
Right.
They have a coke problem. They obviously are not in committed relationships, leaving dead committed girlfriends under the covers of their bed.
I saw-
So she's a hooker. I mean, this is Kevin's persona.
The way
Your brain terrifies me.
Dude, if you ever want to
I
step
just wanna know
inside,
how it works.
here's my head
Freaky
canon.
Friday stuff.
Here's my head canon.
Yeah.
He found the dead body there when he moved into the house and thought this is the perfect mascot for my stream.
I'm with Derek.
Corp-
and it's
Is that
like
your head
it's
canon?
like a Robert Durst thing. Like I didn't kill him, but I didn't know what to do with the body once it was there.
Right, so I
And
had to cut it up.
Well, spoiler.
Whoa.
In our video, he builds a stream around the corpse.
But he was going to cut it up.
maybe.
Probably.
I wish I could have just filmed a skit at the Pacquiao Mayweather fight and just gone down the front row of everyone watching. Anyone here pay for sex? Anyone? A lot of hookers there.
Were there?
Were there?
I don't know. It
I
just
saw a
looked-
picture of the
whole culture.
the terminal at
Let's
Great.
money
the
Mayweather.
Los Angeles airport full of private jets. And it was like
Oh yeah.
nose to nose private jets. the
Really?
whole thing, yeah.
Huh. Anyway.
Fight of the century.
I realized I probably shouldn't have worn my Vans and that I didn't realize my feet were in the shot when I'm laying on the roof. Like you can see, like
You
You're
should
casual
always
cop.
consider
This guy
your
doesn't
feet
give a
I
shit.
did.
in the shot.
I
This guy
didn't.
doesn't give a fuck.
Hey, first day of sandals of the year, guys.
Oh,
So-
Derek, he put him up next
And not
to the
the last.
mic.
In our
It's
video.
the time.
Warning. No warning.
It's the time,
Dude, look at his nail bed.
That's like the Joker's foot. You think
gosh.
Joker's voice is bad? Imagine how bad the Joker's stinky foot
I went to the beach
is.
today, and so it's all covered in like that sand dirt. Didn't even wash them.
You
Oh,
know? Alright.
that's why
Man,
they're all
here's-
dry.
Let me explain why sand from the beach is the dirtiest dirt. It's because every creature in the world pisses in the ocean,
Yeah.
and that water washes up onto the beach sand and then solidifies
That's
there.
a fact.
So it's basically like piss dirt.
Yeah.
And then Sean
It's a
walks in
fact.
it
And I walk in
and
it.
wafts it around all
And
over the
sprinkle
microphone.
it over the mic.
And we got to put our mouth close to the microphone.
I
and
lick it sometimes.
We're inhaling all this piss dirt.
People in the chat are saying I said Pacquiao wrong. I've never heard it said any other way. Is it another
Is
way?
that Manny Pacquiao?
It's
Pacquiao.
pronounced Pacquiao.
Pacquiao?
Yeah.
Oh, Pacquiao.
Pistachio.
No, because it's Thai, and it really is Pacquiao.
Oh, yeah.
Eric?
It's not Thai.
It's not Thai, but
I've heard Pacquiao.
All right.
he's Filipino.
I see when you try to convince somebody of a lie or you think they're gullible, you go to a buddy to confirm the lie.
Oh.
But sometimes your buddy is a fucking
Yeah.
Benedict Arnold.
Maybe that was a tribute.
I didn't know.
He didn't
Funny
know you
tribute.
were. Yeah.
It was a tribute to jokes. That was a tribute to pranks.
Well, whatever. I'm just gonna call him Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Stick
go.
with Pac-Man.
Okay.
It's because this is the number one video
Pacquiao.
game.
Okay, Pacquiao.
It's
Whatever.
Pachinko Boy. Pachuco Boy.
Pachuco boy.
That's
Whenever we mention Pachuca Boy, I try to find an image of that to put on the podcast. That's fucking tough.
All right, so this week, take Pachuco Boy, but put Manny Pacquiao's face on it.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Maybe just find
didn't
someone at their booth from Comic-Con 2013.
I didn't get his name wrong. It was a tribute to the boxer.
Okay, let's talk video games. This is the number one video game stream on the internet.
Okay.